Welcome to the Puerto Rican restaurant channel. Today we'll be making Puerto Rican pionono. Okay, so the first step in making the pionono is to get ripened plantains. So you want them to look like this, so they're semi-sweet. And now what we're going to do is take them, we're going to chop off the head and the tail, just like this. Okay, so we're going to discard that, and then we're going to take the plantain and we're going to slice it just like this, and we're going to take off the peel. So it's pretty easy, okay, but you want to make sure that they're ripe, so they're semi-sweet. You want them to be sweet. So we're going to put that there. And now here we have the plantain, and what we're going to do is we're going to slice it from actually head to tail. Okay, be careful with the knife, and so it's going to look like this. Okay, and you're going to do the same thing throughout the whole plantain. Just be careful that you don't hurt yourself. Just like this. There you go. So you see, it's nice. And now this one we will do slice it as well in two. So usually you'll get about 4 to 5 slices out of the plantain. So I'm just going to move this to the side because it's in my way. And now we're just going to take it here and kind of hold it. Once again, be careful with the knife. You don't want to cut yourself. And obviously if your knife is sharp, it will really help you. And so here we have 4 slices. Okay, so now it is time to fry up the sweet plantains. So we're going to put our stove on. Okay, we're going to put it on medium flame, and we're going to add some oil. Doesn't want to come out. Oh boy. Okay, so let me take off the top. Always something happening. Okay, so I'm just going to take off the top. I think it's a little too full. That's why it doesn't want to come out. So we're going to use some oil. This would probably be about maybe a 1/4 cup. Let me just wash my hands because now I got all this grease on. I've missed you guys so much, and so excited to be doing this video with you. As you know, we're super busy, so I don't get to make as many videos as I would like, but here we are, and I'm just gonna wipe myself on. Okay, so now we have this heating up as it should be, so let's give it a couple of minutes. I'm gonna sip on my Bustelo. Our mugs will be on sale quite shortly on our website, so you could check that out. Okay, now that the oil is hot and popping, because I guess I got a little water in it, so just be really careful not to wet it as you hear it. I hope I don't get burned, but I also low down the flame. So what we're going to do now is put them in to cook. Ooh. Yeah, I got water in it, so I'm just trying not to get burned, so bear with me. Okay, so I'm putting them all in, like so, and what you're going to do is just let that fry up. Now I'm going to put up the flame once again to medium flame. Make sure they don't burn. You want them to be nice and golden brown, and then we're going to flip them to the other side, okay? Okay, so now they are golden brown. So now it's time to take them out. So some of them are a little darker than others. That's okay. You want to put them on a plate with a napkin so the napkin can absorb some of the oil. So we're going to take them just like that. And we're just going to let them cool down for a bit. So they'll be more manageable. So you could actually shape them into a circle, which I will show you. So while that cools down, what we're gonna do now is crack an egg open, okay? There we go. Just gonna throw that right there, and we're gonna get a fork. And now what we're gonna do is you're gonna beat that egg. So you wanna beat it. There you go. Easy. 1, 2, 3. Just like that. So an egg will be enough for these 4. Okay, so we're gonna let this cool down for a couple minutes. Okay, so now we have basically let the plantains cool down for about a good 5 minutes. And now we are going to shake them. Okay, so this is one already done. And you see how beautiful it is? And this one we used 3 toothpicks. So I'm gonna get it a little closer to you. And look how beautiful it is. And so we make it into a cup and then we're gonna fill it. So now we're gonna take this plantain just like this. So all you're gonna do is connect it. So it will look like that, right? And so since that is connected, now we're gonna enter the toothpick right through here. I'm gonna do it a little closer. And we're gonna connect it, hold on, we're gonna do it just like this. So we're connecting it through there, and then we are going to close it off right here. So it's gonna literally go straight through it, okay? And now we're gonna take another one, and we're gonna do the opposite, so like a cross, okay? So we're gonna do it from here, stick that in, and connect it. So you want to make sure that it goes through. And look how that looks. So it's a cross, and you could see how it looks from the back. So the smaller part would be the bottom. The larger opening would be the top. Okay? And now we have 2, we're going to put 1 more. And that one is going to be in the center just like that. So right now it's looking like an X. And now we're going to put 1 in the center. So we're going to go in here and put it straight through. And it will look like this. Okay? Okay, so now I wanted to give you guys a closer look. Once again, bear with us as my mother is the camera woman. She's doing an amazing job today. But I wanted to give you a closer look on how you do this. So now I'm taking this one, and now we're going to close it just like this. Okay, so now we're going to put the toothpick right through here. So I like to do it in the lower part, because you're creating kind of like a base, and we're gonna just stick the toothpick all the way in and into that part. So there you go, right? So you see how that looks. Let's get that out of there, and we're gonna do another toothpick. So always remember to create a cross, and we'll put that on the top, and there you go. So you want to make sure that it's connected. I'm sorry, my hands are a little in the way. So just like that. Okay, so you see the X, and now we're gonna do another one straight across. Okay, oops, wrong side. And we're gonna put it in through, oh my god, it's a little tough. Okay, so we're gonna put it in through there. And so you want to make sure that it's going through completely. This one doesn't look as good as the other ones, but it really doesn't matter. What matters is that the plantain is held together. And now we are going to do, last but not least, this one, this piece cut off. I'm just going to eat that. Now, it's so good. Okay, so now I'm going to put that there. We're going to put it across. just like that. This one is pretty big, so I'm gonna do another one because I really want it to be held together. And now we're gonna do one across, just like that. And we're gonna do another one this way. And let's do it a little lower. So we're taking it a little longer because I want to really show you close up how to do this. And now we are going to add the ground beef. So this is the ground beef. You could check out the channel and we have a recipe on how to make it. So you follow that recipe and you make your ground beef. It looks delicious. And now what we're going to do is we're going to fill these cups with ground beef. So just like so, you're gonna fill them in, each cup with ground beef, just like so. And there you go. And this is great if you have guests over or you're having a cocktail party and you want to serve some nice hors d'oeuvres. This is amazing flavor. Really so easy to make. There you go, and you just kind of pat it in there, and so everyone will be impressed because although this is an easy recipe, not a lot of people do it. So you want to take your time to make sure that the presentation looks amazing. So now that we filled them all up, okay, now what we're gonna do is the last part, which is we're gonna put some egg. So now you could hold on there. I'm gonna get a brush, and now sorry. Okay, so now we are, remember we had prepared the egg already. So now I'm gonna take this brush and we're gonna get egg. Put the egg on top. So what the egg is going to do is help bind the ground beef. And it's going to create a beautiful layer on top. Okay? So we're going to keep on doing this. And just get enough egg on the top of all of them. Just like so. Pretty easy. So as you can see, this is just one egg. So this one egg gives you for quite a few of them. Don't be cheap with the egg because this will drain to the bottom and help the ground beef not to fall out. So there you go. We're gonna keep on a little bit more. It's so easy. Just like this. I hope you guys are loving this video because I'm sure you're gonna make it this weekend. Okay, so now that we have done that, okay guys, so now that we have finished stuffing the plantain cups, we're gonna turn on the stove. So we're gonna turn it on and we're gonna put it to medium flame. We're gonna let this heat up for a bit, and we still have the egg here, right? So what we're gonna do with the egg is basically we're gonna dump the bottom of the cup into the egg, but I'm just gonna actually put this on high since we're on air. I want this, I don't want to keep you guys waiting too long. I should have really heated it up before, but okay, so just let this heat up for a minute. And another tip that I'll tell you is once you cook the ground beef, let the ground beef sit out for maybe 5-10 minutes. So it gets a little hard, 15 minutes or so. So it gets a little hard and it's easier. It's not as liquidy, so it won't penetrate through the cup. But now this feels good. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take it and we're gonna dump it into the egg, just like this. So we're going to dump it into the egg like that and then put it in the pan. And the pan is not hot enough, so you want to make sure that it's hot enough, but it'll quickly heat up. And now we're gonna do the same thing to the next one. So dip it in the egg, just like that, and then put it in the saucepan. And now this is the last one. You're gonna dip it in and put it in the saucepan. Okay, and I'm gonna take this away from here, let it cook for about maybe a minute or two, and then we're gonna do the same exact thing to the other end. Okay, so now we want to check that it's frying good enough. So I want to take a look, and it is. So now soon it'll be time to flip it over. So what we're going to do is take this egg, and now we are going to put it on top just like this, just like that. Okay, so you want all of the ground beef saturated in the egg. Okay, it's okay if some falls out, that's alright. So just like that, that's good. And now what we'll do is, now we're gonna take it and we are gonna flip it. So just like that, take it and flip it. And then the remaining pieces you'll just throw out unless you want to eat it. But all we're going to do is we're just going to throw that out and let that cook up for about 1 minute, and we should be done. Okay, now we got our platter. We turned off the stove, and it is time to get them out. So, and they are ready. All your guests are going to love them. So this is your piononos. You could cook them a little lighter or golden brown like I did. It's really to your preference. You could add a little mozzarella cheese and have it melted, but your guests are gonna simply love this dish. It's so easy, and now the best part of it is that we're gonna taste it. So let it cool down so we could do the tasting, okay? So now the time has come to actually taste it. All this cooking, and finally I'm able to taste it. So obviously before you eat it, you want to take out the toothpicks because you don't want your guests to choke on one. Okay, so now we are going to take it and we are going to bite it. I forgot toothpick. Wow. So juicy, so amazing. You're gonna love this recipe, your family, your guests. I want to take a little minute to thank you for subscribing. Give us a like, give us a share, visit our Facebook, our website at thefreakinricanrestaurant.com, and we also sell sofrito, pasteles, t-shirt, mugs. Okay, I love you so much, guys.